In 1942, one city stood between Nazi Germany and domination of the Eastern Front.
The attack began from the sky, turning Stalingrad into fire, smoke, and shattered steel.
Within hours, Stalingrad was no longer a city hope. It was a battlefield of ruins. The streets became killing grounds, where firepower mattered more than territory.
Every building became a fortress, defended room by room. The battle closed in, fought at arm's length in stairwells and corridors.
In Stalingrad, survival often depended on a single unseen shot. The Germans called it Rattenkrieg, a war fought like rats in the ruins.
At night, the fighting never truly stopped.
By autumn, Stalingrad had become a battle of endurance, where neither side could afford to retreat. As the weeks passed, fresh Soviet troops replaced the fallen, while German units grew steadily weaker. Control of a single stairwell could decide the fate of an entire building. Winter arrived, and with it came exhaustion that no amount of firepower could overcome. Winter slowed the fighting, but it did not bring relief to either side.
Beyond the city, the Red Army prepared a response the Germans did not expect.
In November 1942, the Red Army struck not the city, but its vulnerable flanks.
The Soviet breakthrough struck where German defenses were weakest and least prepared.
Armored columns pushed deep, severing roads and supply routes behind the German front. By late November, the Red Army closed the ring, trapping the German 6th Army inside Stalingrad. Inside the pocket, the German 6th Army faced isolation, cold, and dwindling supplies. Supplies came only by air, and even that lifeline was dangerously thin.
By December, hunger and cold weakened the defenders as surely as Soviet guns.
A relief force advanced from the south, hoping to break the encirclement before it was too late.
The relief attempt failed, leaving the trapped arm to face its fate alone. With relief impossible, the 6th Army's fate was sealed within the ruins of Stalingrad. Soviet artillery now pounded the pocket, leaving the defenders with nowhere left to hide. German resistance collapsed into isolated pockets, unable to coordinate or withdraw. By January 1943, the outcome was no longer in doubt.
On February 2nd, the German 6th Army formally surrendered. More than 90,000 German soldiers marched into captivity.
Stalingrad marked the turning point, where the war in the East began to change. What remained was a city shattered beyond recognition. More than 2 million were killed, wounded, or captured in the battle for Stalingrad.
Stalingrad was the turning point, where Nazi Germany began its long retreat.
The guns fell silent, leaving only ruins and memories behind. Stalingrad was paid for with lives beyond counting. After Stalingrad, the initiative passed forever to the Red Army.
Stalingrad would be remembered, not for victory alone, but for what it cost humanity.